Hello, it's Darren from Grows Plants. I just wanted to make this video. Whilst I was doing this, I just had a thought really about making this video. So these are geums. These are geums, Mr. Bradshaw's. They're a perennial plant. So the care that we take with these plants is that these were sown last June. They're a perennial. So they're then sold this year. So what happens is the compost is not really as good as it should be. So what we do is we take them out, the pots, we knock some of the old compost off, and then we repot it again. And I'm going to show you the root system when we take it out, because this is the important thing when you buy a plant. So there you go. He's a little bit pot bound. So what are we going to do to this? When you buy a plant, wherever you buy it, whether it's a garden centre or a supermarket, although I wouldn't buy supermarket plants, these roots here, we're just going to tease these out a bit before we go and put it back in the pot. We're not going to damage them. It's just teasing them out to take them into the new soil that we're going to put them in. So yeah, by all means, wherever you buy your plants from, whether it's a supermarket, B&M, the range, or a nursery or a garden centre, we would always suggest nursery over any of those, because these are not grown commercially. They're grown slowly, so they're fed naturally, and we don't just feed lots of feed just to put top growth on and not enough root to establish. What we want to do is ensure that we've got a good root system, because if you've got a good root system, then when you buy this plant and you put it in your garden, this is going to be successful. By feeding the death out of the plant and just having loads of top growth on the top and not enough root structure, the plant's going to struggle when it gets out of the pot. It's really going to struggle. Nearly every week, all the way through May, I've heard people come in here buying plants and saying they bought a plant somewhere else, that kind of plant, a geum, and it lasted a year and it died. For me, that is the reason. It's about putting the root structure on before we put the top growth on. So there it is, repotted. What we'll do now is we will just water it for the next week, and then in a week's time, once the plant has established itself into the new compost, what we will do is we'll give it a feed, but it's a natural feed. We'll use a comfrey feed, which is a feed that we make ourselves here on the premises, because we've got a nice comfrey patch. Comfrey is a flower, and we'll take the leaves in July, August, put them in a big sealed container, fill it with water, and then let it stew for 2 months, drain the old leaves off, and there we are. We've got a natural feed. There we are, repotting, roots, geums. Lots covered in this video.